Hello YouTube, it's Dbtgamer Pokemon Let's Play part 44. In the last part, we sold all our crap in Saffron City, and now we have more inventory space, and we also started the bicycle path. Now to continue this cycling road.
And I made random references because artificial insemination.
Yeah, Adam's
yes, I'm gonna keep doing that for a while just to piss everyone off.
Adam's in a random kind of mood this evening.
Well, you started it. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna use this Pokemon in this gym because rape. Eh?
I was trying to symbolise that Psychic basically destroyed anything in its path.
Yeah, we get what you were trying to say. It's just the way you said it. It's not very effective.
Goliath, you're not doing what your name implies, being strong, giant, and powerful.
He can't be that powerful. He got knocked out by one kid with a slingshot.
Yeah, well, Goliath had it coming. He got too cocky. Just like the dinosaurs, they had it coming too.
Well, they didn't really have a choice in the matter, did they? Direct hit to the Yucatan Peninsula, and that's it. They were sort of stuffed.
Apart from this monster.
I think the music's corrupted. Seriously, I think the music corrupted then.
Yeah, ignore that.
Moving on. That was weird.
Oh!
I can sense out a wheezing.
Dear. Wheezing. This could be a problem. Change Pokemon. Go Mesmer.
It's...
Wheezing. It's basically a physical wall. It can take a lot of physical attacks like Headbutt and but its ultimate weakness is special attacks like Flamethrower, Psychic, Razor Leaf, Solar Beam. Anything that doesn't involve punching someone is basically its weakness.
It's also got a Siamese twin.
Actually, it's got two Siamese twins. It's got it's a Siamese triplet. That little orb thing at the back is also the Koffing. It's just three Koffings joined together. And people say the new Pokemon suck. Well, look at the old Pokemon. We just got three three Koffings stuck together to make a new Pokemon. That's not lazy at all, game designers. Hintage, nudge, nudge.
I can only say one thing. It's a bloody ice cream cone! Doesn't matter how many blobs it's got on it or how many cups it holds, it's still a bloody ice cream cone!
Yes.
Anyway, moving on.
The bicycle path is basically one big hill, YouTube.
Yeah, you could quite literally start at the top and just leave your direction button alone, you just float down.
Yeah, I don't know how fast this will make our speed go up. I wonder how fast to make our speed go up if we put the speed on as well.
Same as normal, mate, on the bike. Self-destruct.
Nah.
Why do you still have that?
I'm gonna get rid of it when I learn Earthquake, which is at level 36.
Throw a rock at a sludge ball.
Yep.
That is not the...
Critical hit.
It's not a tactic I'd have used, but fair enough. It worked.
It does the job! Rock Slide, very powerful move.
Anyway, we've completely run out of topics, so we'll go for the Odd Fateful. What have you been playing this week?
Oh.
We haven't talked about this for many weeks.
What have I been playing this week? I've been playing Psychonauts for the PS2.
Uh-huh.
Donkey Kong 64.
Your move is disabled.
Oh, is it now? Well, I'll just throw another rock at you then. Rayman 3D on my 3DS.
Uh-huh.
Okamiden for the original DS. Pokemon Black and White. F-Zero GX.
You play so many games you can't keep track of them all.
Yeah, I'm sort of like a guy. I'm sort of like a kid in a candy store. One of these out, one of these out, one of these out, one of these out. Oh, I got one of them. We play Okami for Wii. And that's pretty much it, really. You?
Well, this week I have been mostly playing. What have I been mostly playing? I can't.
Does this end in craft?
Well, I've been playing a lot of Minecraft, I'll admit, yeah. Well, I'll talk about that in a second. this week I've been playing Chrono Trigger, which David very kindly lent to me. It's a role-playing game which I completely passed over me, mainly because I've never had a Nintendo Entertainment System.
A Super Nintendo Entertainment System, I know. A Super Nintendo Entertainment System.
I was being in general.
Oh.
Seriously, the only Nintendo consoles I've ever owned is a GameCube and a Game Boy. Oh yeah, and a DS. That's it. So role-playing games like that, they never really. I never really found any to play.
Chrono Trigger was on the PlayStation as well. They remade it for that.
No.
Although apparently the load times were terrible.
I didn't even know it was remade, so I can't tell you. Anyway, I'm enjoying it. I have to say I'm enjoying it. It follows the story of a youth by the name of Chrono, played by Goku.
Yeah, seriously, he looks exactly like Goku.
Aided by a young woman by the name of Luca, and currently played by Bulma, and yeah, you can really see Akira Toriyama's art style coming through on it.
Adam, Pokemon roll call please. Route 17.
On Route 17 and 18, you can find a Rattata, very common in all three versions. Eradicate, common in all three versions. A Spearow, very common in all three versions. A Fearow, common in all three versions. A Ponyta, common in yellow. A Doduo, common in all three versions. A Dodrio, rare in yellow. And in the water you'll find a Tentacool, a Krabby, a Goldeen and a Magikarp. And they're all very common in all three versions.
Have I talked about Tentacool yet?
I don't know.
Tentacool, as far as water Pokemon go, it's okay in my opinion. A lot of people say it's really, really good, but the fact that it's bundled with poison type as well as water type makes it worthless as far as I'm concerned. Because water Pokemon are usually really strong against psychic attacks, but with poison bundled on it, it makes it weak to this. So if you like Tentacool, you can get one, but if you hate them like me, don't bother. There are better water Pokemon out there.
Personally, I don't really have many water Pokemon. I only have one for Surf because it's pretty much mandatory. And yeah, that's all you're going to find here. Anyway, back to Chrono Trigger. Yeah, I swear, I know David's already done a review of it, but I can't help but throw in my 2 penneth worth in.
You can't help throwing your 2 cents.
We don't use cents.
Well, in American terms, this is my 2 cents on it.
Well, we're not American.
And
I hope never to be American. Nothing against Americans, I just don't want anything to do with you.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, back to Chrono Trigger. I'm playing it and I'm seriously thinking that this is a screenplay written in some alternate universe that the cast from Dragon Ball Z have decided to star in. It is quite literally that.
Well, from what
You've got Goku, the main character, playing, well, the main character. You've got Bulma playing the sidekick.
Oh.
You've got...
Is Bulma... Are you saying Bulma's the princess?
No, Luca.
Oh, Lucia. She's a nerd.
Lucca, Luca.
Oh, I always thought she was called Lucy or something, because I couldn't be asked reading the name properly.
You've got the daughter of Android 18 and Krillin. I think her name's Meryl, playing the princess.
Oh yeah.
You've got a frog.
Who is awesome. Still, I love the frog. He's probably my favourite character in the game. As far as the amphibians go.
You've got a robot, which are pretty much common in every single anime I've ever seen ever.
The robot punches ass.
And what I can only describe as a cave woman wearing a thong, made of fur, being played by Launch.
Well, can I say one thing about that cave woman? She's got a gender problem. It's very difficult to decide.
Eh?
She acts very manly. She's like Tifa.
She's a cave woman.
I know, but she acts...
I think she's...
You bastard!
It died, mate.
Oh,
She
you're
actually-
so thoroughly screwed.
She's actually more manly than most of the men in her tribe.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean about that character. She's very manly, and she could almost be a man in her respect.
With tits like that, she is never going to be a man.
I know, but you get what I mean.
And I think she's got some kind of, I don't know, bisexual vibe going through her.
Yeah, that's what I
because
meant.
the first time we met her, I had Chrono, the princess, and Luca in my party.
3 meter.
She seemed to like Chrono. The girls weren't too keen on her, and she said, and I quote, "Don't worry, I like women as well."
Sexual innuendos and aside, yeah.
So we're not entirely sure which way this woman swings.
Maybe she's a bisexual. She likes both.
A bisexual cave woman in a
Yeah.
fur thong.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm never going to sleep tonight. Just trying to get the image out of my head. Right then. Moving on.
You seen any other characters yet?
Well, there aren't any other characters.
There are.
That's just-
There are more characters than that.
They're just the main sort of 6. Are there any more characters
Yeah.
that you can play as?
Yeah.
Oh, nice one. No, I haven't met any more.
Well, you'll see him later on. There's even one character you can decide to kill and you won't meet up with him, or you can decide to fight. If you don't kill him, if you don't agree to fight him, you can play as him. And he's one of the powerful characters in the game. Seriously, he's basically godlike. If you're playing the game the first time through, it's a good idea to get this guy, and it helps.
Well, don't tell me
I
who
won't
he is.
say more.
Because apparently this game has many paths. I was within like the first 2 hours I was put on trial, and the game listed all my bad deeds I'd done to that point, like nicking an old man's lunch. And
A little bit of a warning here, YouTube. The bicycle path separates into 2 roads. You can either go right down there, or there's 3 roads. There's a middle path, a right path, or a left path. We'll go down the right path first, and then go back up and do each path in turn.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Don't spoil anything for me, because right now I've just passed the bit where the frog has sliced open a mountain, and I'm sort of in this tower with all these weird people just walking around giggling to themselves.
Yeah.
I haven't really gone into that one yet.
Yeah, well, the trial that you were talking about, I actually saved my game just before the trial and saw if there was any way of actually win the trial. And even if you do the game so correctly, so that you're completely innocent, you still get put in jail.
Ah, right.
So, the game does a really good job of making it look like there's a way of getting out of jail,
But it's part of the story.
but it's part of the story, so there isn't.
Just out of interest, can you actually let Chrono die? Because I noticed when I was in prison it said days. It started counting down the days.
Anyway,
It started counting down the days to my execution.
I never noticed that.
Oh.
I was too busy escaping and knocking down guys with my katana.
Well, first when it threw me...
I was like, well, this jail's security isn't so tough. Eat katana! Right, another guy down. Where's the next one?
Yeah, that's the point.
He's over there! Go get him! He's trying to escape!
They put you in prison fully armed. And whilst I was I was actually searching around my little cell trying to find a way out. All of a sudden it said days till execution 2. Thought, oh shit, I better start doing something.
I never noticed that.
Well, I did. By the way, this isn't a spoiler. It's quite literally within the first 3 hours of gameplay. And right,
Randomise the camera 1 minute.
right. I've also got something to talk about my Minecraft thing. Because I'm actually trying to create something for YouTube. Not for my channel, but something for someone else's channel, and I'll talk about it in the next part. And on that note, we defeated this guy. We're on 1430, so we'll leave it there.
Okay.
You might want to anchor yourself behind that dude. Yeah, that'll do. Right, so we'll see you in the next part, guys.